thank you very much, Arun and Anu and the panelists for choosing myself and my group as worthy of being awarded by highly eminent the founders of Pragati, who I have the privilege of associating for so many years. And thank you, Arun and Anu, for guiding us and instilling a lot of those strategic initiatives, bringing people together, and helping us to execute some of the ardent tasks in the past. And I really, really thank you and your panelists for choosing me once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
What can I say? My previous speakers, Arun, you all have said a lot about how and why an organization should exist in the current ecosystem. I think organization, we all know, and it is now moving in a direction where we all think about beyond profit. We talk about how organizations can make an impact on entire stakeholder, and society being one of the biggest stakeholder for any business. I think businessmen have changed their mindset in the recent years, more from exploitation and profiteering to value system, value-driven management, and sustainability, environmental impact, and governance. I think particularly I would like to talk about the leaders. Obviously, we must have a foresight. We have to think beyond day to day. We have to think about the future sustainability of the business, opportunities that you can see on the horizon, and relentlessly pursue an execution, and which is something that I have practiced in my 35 years of experience in the business. More importantly, also about how do you manage your entire workforce, get your people to have a common culture, a shared vision, and get rewarded accordingly for the work that they do, and set those cultures and the standards and reputation and the brand equity of your organization is always the highest priority for the management to think about at any given time. I think these are some of the very early lessons that I have learned and pursued. And then when I think about all this, basically these are all common sense. There is no rocket science in this. I think if we listen to the core of our heart, what is that we need to do, and implement that in a passionate way, these things get done. I don't call myself as the brightest of the bright because I'm not a very highly qualified engineer or went to IIM or Harvard University. I'm a common graduate. And if I can do what I've been able to do by sheer hard work, transparency, always paying highest respect for integrity and caring for others, got me where I am. And constant learning, obviously, is very, very important. And invest in people, invest in systems and processes, and continuously think about how to improve, how to be better by benchmarking yourself with the global companies and your competitors to be better and better in what you do. We all know that at the end of the day, the customer is what keeps us all going, and customer delightful experience. You provide ease of doing business for them to with us. Adopting new technologies and systems and processes is always the core in anything that we do in our group. I also want to also say that we need to be inspirational leaders for the younger generation, for them to take the whole journey forward, because we are not going to be here forever. So people who get inspired you're going to be your most loyal employees and most people who want to support you in your journey. And I am very firmly believe that India has so much of entrepreneurship And India being a democracy, India being good in its judicial system, although there is delay, but at least there is a system that works in the country. My own personal experience with judiciary is that it end of the day gives justice. I have seen it. I have experienced it, number of cases. And India is transparent, being a democracy. And India has a very good capital system. When I say capital system, we have a uh, good capital market. It is fair to private equities, to venture capitalists. India has opened doors. People have made a lot of money and people have thrived in India. So if a good business can leverage this, a transparent system and democracy helps people to thrive here. And the Indian entrepreneurship on the basis of this can take companies global, and India can produce a lot more multinational companies. I think we are 50 years probably behind to some of the large multinationals, or 20 years behind, or 25 years behind. But the fact is that we can do it. And I'm so happy for being able to demonstrate that a real rich to rags to riches, and India to global, being able to demonstrate it. And the COVID period has one of the testing times for our group, because we went through a tremendous amount of work. We went through a transformation both digitally. We gained market share. We implemented quite a few internal reorganization, created new positions. We must have hired over 50 CXOs in the middle of the COVID, including a transformation of a company called Gati, which we acquired in the middle of COVID, which was in a very bad shape when we acquired it, and turned it around, changed a lot of things there. And we're extremely proud about all that. So 2.5 years has been extremely joyful, extremely delightful experience for me. And once again, I can't thank Pragati and the jury enough. And I humbly accept this honor and this award on behalf of my entire team. They are the ones who've done a lot of work along with me included, of course, but it's been a tremendous work by my team. Thank you very much once again. All the very best. Happy to be here.